Hello everyone, welcome to the Openboard tutorial series. So in the first session we studied about this stylus palette. So in that last video I forgot to mention about the rightmost option. So this one we already discussed all these things. Now the last one, the rightmost, is actually the virtual keyboard. So if we click on this virtual keyboard, we get this keyboard, okay, and we can type the text, whatever text it is we can we can type using using the mouse, okay, in case if you don't have the keyboard. So I'll just click on this icon, the text one, and in the box we can just type whatever we want. So this is what we can do with this particular virtual keyboard. Now in the leftmost toolbar, the leftmost this one, stylus. So this stylus palette, it can be enabled and disabled by this this option, stylus. So if I click here, this goes. If I click again, it comes back. So we can enable and disable this stylus palette with this icon, okay, stylus icon. Then this color we have already discussed in the previous video, the line and the eraser also, and even the background, okay. So there is also an undo option, okay, in case if we have done some stuff, okay, and there is an option you can see, erase. So there is a difference between eraser and erase. So eraser just erases whatever we want, or whatever when we are just moving this particular marker. But erase, this erase tool, it erases whatever is in on the entire page, okay. This erases whatever that is on the entire page. Now in case we want to get it back, we just undo. So it is like Control Z, okay. This undo option is given to us, okay. Then we can also redo it, whatever we have done. In case if we have undone, we can again redo the same thing. This particular option, the pages, okay, this pages, it is used to insert new pages, okay. Like suppose if we go ahead, so this is one this is a page where this message is, or we have this text. On the very next page we have this, okay. I will come back to this particular page, and if I want to insert a new page between these two pages, okay, so what I do, I just click here, so it will insert a new page. So if we go back, we have this, and here there is a page which is inserted, and next we have this, okay. Now in case we want to delete the page, we want to delete whatever things and any of the page, we come to this document option, okay, and we can do that. So I'll just click on this document option. So this, when we click on this document option, so it will show how many pages are in this particular document. As you can see, there are so many documents on the left side. These are the documents which I created previously, and this is what I am working on now, Openboard. This is my current document, and these are the pages on this particular document, okay, in this particular document. Now I inserted this page, okay, page number 7, which I inserted between these two pages. I want to delete this page, so I'll just click here and press the delete key, okay. So it will ask me whether I want to remove this particular item. If I say yes, now this page is deleted. Now if I want to go back to my document, I'll just click on this particular page. I'll come back to this, okay. So we have this document option. Now this web option, when we click on this web option, so it will just open up a browser, okay. I'll just click here. I have not started the internet. When I click here, it will send me to this particular Openboard ch, okay. So we can just come back again, okay, this Openboard, this one. Then in the document option, you can see we have various things. The left side, it shows me how many documents are there, okay, which I have created previously and what I'm working with, okay. And then below this, we can if you see this trash. So when we delete an entire document, this document go into the trash, okay, and we can check these are the trash, okay. If we can even just empty the trash. If you don't want, we can just permanently delete that particular document, okay. And then this particular option, the next one, it creates a new document. Then this option, it creates a new folder, okay. And then we have this import, okay. So in case if you want to import any file from like maybe our PC sets any location from the PC, we can import. Now here we can import PDF, document, image, any file can be imported. So when I click on this import option, okay, and I have various files, you can see, okay. So if I click on this file Blender Basics, okay, and I open it up, okay, so it will now create a new document, okay. Whatever it will create a new document. So I'll just take one. This is a image file, PNG file, okay. I'll just open it up. So it will create a document. As you can see, this is the one YT page. So this is, it creates a new document, okay. So let us come back, okay. Then this was our file Openboard. I will come back to open file. Then we have export option. Now this export option, when we click on this option, we get here export to, so we can export this file to Openboard format as well as PDF. So in case if I click here export to Openboard format, okay, it will ask us where to save this particular file, okay. So by default I have done this the desktop. So when I click save, it will create the document, okay. On the desktop it will create a file, okay, of name Openboard, which is in Openboard format actually. And then if I click here and click on this option export to PDF, it will create a PDF document of this, all the pages of this particular document. It will create a PDF file, okay. So let us see. I will just save with the same name. Now I want to come back, okay, to check whether the file is saved or not. So I click on this option to show desktop. I click here show desktop. So sorry, so when I click on desktop, you can see this is Openboard, okay. This is the Openboard file, okay, which was created, okay. This is the Openboard file, okay. And then which is in PDF format, okay. And we can also find the Openboard file, okay, which is in this one. You can see this one. This is Openboard file, okay, which is in actually Openboard format. Now one more thing about Openboard is that when we when we come to the desktop, this Openboard is already there, okay. It is working in, it is already running in the background, okay. So when I click here, I return to the Openboard, okay. I just return to the Openboard. So let us come to this particular document, our original document, and see what else we can see, what else we can do. Then here we have the rename option, okay. And then we can on this duplicate option, if we click duplicate, it will create a duplicate file. So actually this option is quite handy when we want to make some if we want to, suppose we have created a document, we want to make some changes, but we are not sure whether we will keep those changes or not. And in Openboard there is no save button, so whatever we are doing, it is auto saved. So in case suppose I want to make some changes in this particular, on this particular page, okay, but I'm not sure whether I will keep the changes or not, so it is better. So I'll just come back. I can just create a duplicate document. In case if I want to keep the change, I will keep that duplicate document and just remove the original one. And in case I don't want the change, I can just remove the duplicate one and keep the original one. Then here we have the trash option. We can even delete all the trash in one go. Then open in board, okay. If we click one of file and it can open, okay, we can open the file in board. So this I don't know why this option is by the way. And then here when we click here add, okay, so we can add folder of images, we can add images, we can add pages from a file by using this option. Then this, when we click here, it opens up the main application. And here web I already discussed, okay. And here show desktop, so when we click here, it comes to the desktop, okay. Now this option, as we see that when we are running Openboard, okay, and when we click on the desktop, it is actually running on the at the background, and we can actually work on this file. Suppose if we have any of the file open, I'll just open up a file, okay. I'll just open up with this file, okay. Now in this particular file I want to just make some marking. So I just click on this pen tool, okay, and I can just make marking here, okay. So this particular option is handy when we are demonstrating something and we want to make some markings, okay. Or if you want to even we can even in this on this small right side you can see a small arrow, okay. So we can even change the ink, okay, it becomes red. Then we can even change the size, okay, this is this, you can change the size, okay. Then eraser tool is also available, we can even change the size of the eraser tool, okay. Then we have this laser, okay, pointer tool, we can point on the document, okay. And then this one arrow, actually we can just move around, okay. This is the virtual keyboard. Now this tool, okay, capture part of the screen, is very we can say useful tool. Suppose I want to show us a particular part of the diagram, okay, not the entire document. I want to capture it on my Openboard. So I'll just do one thing, I'll just click here, I'll just do this SDN control, I'll just select this, and if I click on the leftmost arrow, it will add to the current page. If I click here, it will add a new page to my current document, and it is add to the library. Let us see what happens if I click on add to current page. So this was open, this Openboard document was open, it has put it on this particular page which was open. Now I can just work around with this particular image if I want, okay. Suppose in case if I am solving any mathematical derivation and I want a particular formula, I can just capture the formula here and I can just write the derivation based on the formula, okay. You can just delete it here, then we come back, okay, to the desktop, okay. So if I capture this, okay, and click here, it will create a new page actually, okay. It won't copy on this particular page, it will create a new page and put this particular image on that particular page, okay. So this was regarding all the options in this document. And this Openboard, the rightmost option when we go into the document option, so when I click here, okay, this we can even change the size of the page. This is by default, it is regular size. Then this is to cut and cut, paste, copy, the same as we do normally. Then if I click hide Openboard, okay, it will hide Openboard, and actually it is working on this, okay, here, okay, in the lower bar, okay. And then when I click here sleep, okay, it will just turn off Openboard and go in the sleep mode. I can click any key to return back, okay. Then we have this open tutorial, it will show us various tutorials. And then preferences, so when I click on preferences, it is like settings, okay. We can set various things. If by default I will just keep it as it is, okay. If we click on this particular preferences, we get here preferences, okay. So display stylus palette is horizontal, we can even click on vertical. Then the toolbar which we see up, we can even position it downwards. Then virtual keyboard, okay, it will use the system keyboard if we want. And this is PDF, we will just let it as it is, okay. And here documents mode, if we click here display date column or empty, if I click here empty the trash, so it will automatically empty the trash with whatever days we have recommended. Then the grid, okay, this will find on the light background and this on the dark background, the size of the grid, okay. Then pen, we can by default these are the colors available on the light background, these are on the dark background, we can even change the colors, okay. Then the line width, the fine one, this we can just increase the line by this but moving this particular bar, okay. You can see this is the size of the fine line width, this is the medium and the largest one, okay. Then the marker, even we can change the color of the marker, the line width of the marker, okay. Then these are of course things which are we don't use actually, okay. So network, when we just click on this particular web, it will go to this particular site and so on, okay. And then finally we have this podcast. Now what is the use of this podcast? Podcast is actually on we can record the screen. We can even like it is like a screen recorder. We can record the videos and audios as well. Okay, if I click on this podcast, you can see here it gives me the option of recording. If I click here, it will start recording. Okay, and when I can just stop here, click here, it will stop, and it will record the image in WMV formatting. So and it will just save it. Okay, I think it may be on the desktop. Okay, so this has the option of recording the audio as well as video. Okay, these are the options. So this completes the toolbar also. Okay, so that's all for this particular session. In the next session, we will study some more fascinating features of Openboard. As we can see, there are some more things which are to be discussed. Okay, so that's all for this particular session. Thanks for watching.